Good morning, curling fans.
Good morning.
In. We are on a different channel today. We are Kurdia. Hi, I'm John.
Hey, Pim here, live from Curling Club Zemst here. We're the Kurdia boys, but we're hosting on the World Curling Tour channel, and we're going to bring you the Belgium's men's challenge in the World Curling Tour event here.
Yeah, we're looking forward to this tournament. We've got a lot of international teams in here, teams we have no idea. We've got a couple of local Belgium teams in. One on the cast this morning, Team Dalle, a very strong team in the Belgian league.
Belgium Cup winners.
Yep, Belgian Cup winners. We have no idea about Team Turkey. We know they play in the A division.
Yeah, they played in the Euros in the A division, and I think they ended up 6th in the European A division, which is a pretty strong performance. And they won, I think, 3 or 4 times. They won against Germany, Denmark, Czech Republic, and there was a 4th team they won against. So they actually performed pretty good in that A league, and they stayed in the A division. Like,
hey,
okay. Yeah, we have people that really have no clue what live broadcasting is about, but it's what it is. So yeah, if we look at the players' field, let's see the standings. So these are the standings. This is the schedule. We have 3 days of streaming for you. Day 1 are group stage matches. Day 2 we have the 2 final group stage games, and then moving on to the quarterfinals, and then the semifinals. And yeah, we have 2 groups basically, an A group and a B group. A group has 5 teams, and the B group has 4 teams.
Sources. Sorry, we've got some things moved around for this today.
So yeah, we have an A group and a B group. We have 2 Belgium teams split up in these 2 groups, and the best 2 teams of every group, they move on to the quarterfinals and then up to the semis and the final. And then there are places or matches for the 5th place and the 7th place, but we're not going to broadcast those. So the most important thing is which teams are going to end up on these 1st, 2nd positions. We have some sound issues.
Ooh. Yeah, we're co-streaming on 2 different channels, and so we're hoping that we're going to take a look at it. Hopefully it's just our voices. Thank you for letting us know. We will...
We'll check in on that, yeah. But back to the boots. So teams just are doing their warm-ups, finishing their warm-ups. The stages, we have a warm-up, then each team throws a draw shot challenge, and the winner of that draw shot challenge gets the hammer and gets to start the game with the hammer. Teams today are the Turkish men team against Team Dalle. I don't know, John, do you have any kind of reference on who might start with the hammer based on the draw shot challenge?
Team Turkey is looking very strong. Both of their stones were on the pin. Yeah, they were both on the pin, but they measure from the middle of the stones, so they're probably about 20 centimeters out. They're putting really close numbers. Okay, so I'm going to go out and help them do the pin.
Can't they find somebody else to do that? Because we're live on broadcast right now.
They've got only players here, so I have to go do that. So we've got a couple more minutes, and sorry about this, folks.
Right. So if we check standings again. Yeah, day 1, 4 games. It's going to be a pretty big day of streaming today with 4 games coming up. We have teams from all over the world, basically. I think we have teams from Turkey, from Poland, also from South Korea, the SEAL team. Went over to come and compete against the teams. Then the Dutch junior team is competing. And then in the B group, we have Team Reckless competing against Italian teams, Odorizzi, and the Hungarian men team. So a pretty international field lineup today. We hope to get as much of the teams on stream during the first couple of days. I think Team Turkey is well served. They will have at least 3 games, and I think since we can expect this team is one of the better teams in the lineup, they are most probably going to move on to a quarterfinal maybe, or even a semi-final, so maybe we'll see them again. But also for the other teams, it's hard to tell which teams will end up in the quarterfinal, semi-final, or even in the gold medal game. And also for you guys on chat, we have chat open. People who are watching, we will read chat. So if you have suggestions, comments, questions to us, to the World Curling Tour or to us as Kurdia TV, feel free to drop in any comment or any chat message, and we'll respond live here on the broadcast. So that should hopefully get us set up for an entertaining, engaged stream. Let's have a quick peek on the ice. So here we'll see Team Dalle doing their LSD draw shot challenge. The ice and curling club Zemst is curling a lot more than we had before. We have an ice maker coming over to really prepare the ice, and also the stones have been resanded. Normally in curling club Zemst we have a little bit of a straight ice, but for this tournament we put our best effort up to have some premium curling ice right here, and that's an excellent draw shot from Team Dalle. So today we're broadcasting live from Curling Club Zemst right here in Belgium. For people abroad, it's 9 o'clock in the morning here. It's a morning session. My partner John brought breakfast. We did some breakfast curling sessions in previous games. Normally we host the Belgium Curling League and some of the Belgium curling events, but today and tomorrow and on Sunday we'll be here to bring you live footage, live coverage of the Belgium Challenge, the Belgium World Curling Tour. And today we're kicking off the event with a team, with a game against Team Dalle, the Belgium team here in the grey jerseys, competing against Team Turkey, the Turkish men. Obviously, the Belgium team, Team Dalle, is the underdog. They compete under their team name, the Desperate Housekeepers. That's the name they use in the Belgium leagues, and they are a pretty young team. They started a couple of years ago, I think 2-3 years ago, and they have made a lot of progress so far. Won the Belgium Cup last year and are considered one of the upcoming talents within the Belgium curling scene. Maybe in a few years they might get to challenge Team Vreken to kind of claim the title of the Belgium national men's team, but today that is still Team Vreken, who is also playing today on a different sheet in a different group. We won't have Team Vreken on stream during the group stage, but if Team Vreken manages to move on to the quarterfinals, semifinals, and the knockout round, basically, we might see Team Vreken later on in this tournament. So yeah, that's as the teams are getting ready to start, we'll have information about the hammer, and by seeing Desperate Housekeepers starting with the first zone, I think we can conclude that Turkey starts with the hammer. So World Curling Tour Belgium has officially started. Kevin throwing the first rock of this first game.
Hi, I'm back.
Hey John. So message to people from Curling Club Zemst watching the stream today. We definitely need somebody else measuring the LSDs.
All right, here we go. Team Turkey with their first one. Pulling this one right behind the guards, right in there, right on the button. Just the top edge of the button. Very nice stone there. Turkish men, their first, I don't remember who threw their LSD, but it was right on the pin. It was absolute beauty. We had the ice makers working on the ice this week. There's a lot of curl in it. This one's staying out just a little bit wide. A very nice stone. Puts it in a very strong spot, but I think Turkey's just going to try to hit and roll this one away. They were hoping for a hit and roll on that one, but kind of sets up a double here for Team Dalle. Maybe they're going to try to just draw it in there. Yeah, looking to just try to set something up in the pocket here. Oh, I have the orderers and... So yeah, this is not Sebastian. This is Thomas. I put the order in incorrect.
Can you type it, John?
Yeah. Right, this is the last, no?
Do it later.
Lots of last minute stuff popping up for us. We're trying to get better. Okay. Right. Turkey's going to try to put their own right in here on the button, right in front of their own. Good setup. Covers up one. They've probably won that a little bit more to the left. It's going to give an opportunity possibly for... Yeah, here and Sebastian, Team Dalle call for a takeout. It's got a good line. Want this one to be just off nose. Gets it away, sits behind, but now they're setting up a double here for Turkey. Yeah, they want that one just a little bit more outside. Maybe even a nose hit to kind of roll back more towards the center. Waving off the sweepers on this, a little bit outside, gets rid of one, but that second yellow stays, and the shooter rolls out to the outside. A bit of an opportunity here for Team Dalle to get rid of these reds. Here we have Sebastian, the skip, throws out of the third position for Team Dalle. Sweepers are on this one hard, trying to make sure this one gets around that guard. Fortunately, it falls just a little bit too much. It's going to give a little bit of a break here for Team Turkey. Yeah, they're just going to try to clear this yellow one out of the house. Probably keep their shooter just over on that edge there. You guys can hear we've got three matches going on at once, so lots of yelling. Skips are very enthusiastic. Love to hear it. Very nice takeout there. Shooter stays biting just out over the edge of the rings there. Leaves it a bit open for Team Dalle to try to get this out again. There we go. Now we got our lineups in order. It's looking pretty good. Sweepers are trying to hold this one.
Yep.
They want it to fall a little bit. Don't want really a nose hit. There we go. Hits it over, moves it out to the side. Good effort there, I think, from Team Dalle.
Yep. Yeah, Sebastian Dalle, the skip from Team Dalle, playing as a third.
We've got both teams on sheet A and B seem to throw their stones simultaneously, so both skips are yelling at the same time. So this should be a relatively easy hit and roll for Team Turkey.
Need to sweep this one.
He's holding it, yeah. There we go. Now, far be it for me to second guess a top tier team like this, but
Yeah, true.
I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
I would have thought that maybe a roll over to the right side of the house would have just kind of split things open. This is going to give Team Dalle an opportunity to kind of hit and roll underneath that red stone there at the top of the house. Gonna get the takeout, but it rolls out to the opposite side. Not a bad position for it. Still lying shots. In Turkey, looking at their options here. Do they want to try to hit and roll on it themselves? Do they want to try to just use that red one to knock it back and sit in the house? Plenty of options here. Not sweeping it, seem to like it. Now there they go a little bit.
Oops.
There we
Starting-
go.
Going to the other sheet. That's no problem. There we go.
worries. They caught it. So very nice stone there. Gets rid of it. Did exactly what they wanted. They've got an opportunity here. So Dalle needs to get this one in a good position. Discussing their options here. What do they do? Do they try to go with takeout to minimize the possible scoring opportunities for Team Turkey? Looks like that's the goal here.
Right. Very good takeout here.
Not quite the roll that they wanted to get out of that. They were really trying to get that one to roll underneath. But I guess the most important part is get rid of that stone. Minimize the scoring opportunities here for the Turkish men.
Yep.
You never know. A miss would give them a score. But at worst, they're giving up 2.
Skip is calling to sweep hard for this one.
Yeah, this one, just want to make sure this holds it. That's going to look good. Gets rid of it. And there we go. Big 2 points for Turkey to start out. Very solid end from both teams there.
Yes.
Not too many mistakes.
Turkey happy with the start, of course, taking 2 points in their first end. And it's the kind of goal. You want to score points when you have the hammer, score more than 1. And Dalle can chase already. Obviously the underdog, so we're not going to be too harsh on the Belgian team here.
Plus, there are locals. We know them.
Yeah.
If they watch the cast, we don't want them coming back after us.
No.
But we always try to put a positive spin on things anyway, so. All right, so about to get ready to start end number 2. Sweeping this one hard, trying to get it down.
Going for the center guards, trying to reach that center line and apply for a no-tick rule, but
Ooh, just comes off it. Just misses it a centimeter or 2. So opportunity here for Dalle to be a little bit more aggressive, draw in behind that that guard, and not have to worry about if it falls short, moves it out of the way. Ooh. Sweepers are on this one early. They want to make sure this one gets around. Looks a little bit light. That's gonna fall onto that center stone and tap it into the house. Oh, look at how much that rolled. That kept going. That's that ice is really going.
yeah.
I didn't get a chance to get a timer on it to see how fast or slow it's going, but it seems like with that little extra roll, it's quite fast.
Let's see how far it falls. It's coming down. Starts to curl.
That's- Well, a decent amount, not as much as they wanted though. Nice weight, but yeah, that's sitting out in the open, so that's going to give an opportunity for Team Dalle to kind of draw inside of it, maybe tap that one away, fall underneath.
This one is going to hit the guards, unfortunately.
Yeah, it falls a bit short.
Also, it's split too wide for those two stones to be useful later down the game, I think.
I don't know. I think that one on the 11 o'clock position, 10, 11 o'clock position could still be useful. You could still get into the corner there. Question is, will Turkey allow them to set up to use it? I think an ideal position here would be to yeah, guard something in the middle. Just over curls a little bit there. Team Dalle looking at that potential double, try to get one of these away at least. Ooh, gets the angle, gets one of them, but the promotion stone stays on the button. It's pretty well guarded. Turkey's just going to put up another guard here. They're going to try to get something in front of that. Sweeper was on that one quickly. Second sweeper joins in. They're going to try to drag this down. It's a bit light. Bit higher than they wanted, but it does take that heel weight or hard takeout away. They want to go for that one in the middle, so we're just going to try to clear these up.
Yeah, looking to take out some guards. Maybe they can get two.
This one to fall a little bit more. There we go. Very nice.
Very nice stone. And this is the first candidate of shot of the match so far, I think.
Yeah, we were clicking the button. I gotta find my paper, my pen.
I have a pen for you.
Oh, thank you. I have technology to track it, but it doesn't quite work all the time, so I have to write these things down too.
Yeah, so at Korea TV, we normally take notes of beautiful shots, and then we have a shot of the match competition, and we bring them out. We publish them in shorts on our channel. I think the most popular shot of the match so far was a shot of one of our junior players, and that really went viral. It was a nice combination of tic-tacs. Not quite intentional, but lovely to see. And if it was intentional, that would have been a world-class shot.
Sweep this one down, try to get it to curl a little bit more. I think that's a very nice position for that stone.
Yes, covers the shot stone there. And Turkish team happy with this one.
Yeah, there is. They can run it back. I think they can get at it, but it's not an easy one. It's a lot of distance to cover.
Yeah, can they pull off another double?
And they more or less have to get this one on the nose, maybe slightly on the center line side of the nose.
Yeah.
But not too much, because I don't want to run it a little bit more than like a few millimeters is going to be too much of an angle.
It's important they keep the middle open so they can reach that shot stone. They have the hammer, but they don't want to make themselves, or they don't want to put themselves in a hard position where they have to struggle to get that redstone out of play.
This one seems like it might be a little bit wide. It's gonna catch the guard, but it's not gonna run back onto to there. Not necessarily a bad result. Not the result they wanted, but this is gonna kind of force Turkey to put up another guard, maybe.
Yeah. Well, it's good that the shooter is also gone, because I imagine if that would have been a no hit, then they would have put 2 center guards of their own, which is also something they don't need at the moment to guard up that center line. Turkey looking to defend their point here and set themselves up for a steal.
Very nice, very nicely positioned guard there. Just put it right back. Even slightly more over to the side, so even more of a threat of that center guard.
Hey Mats,
Good morning.
Good morning.
Mats.
Joining in on our stream. Mats is one of the Belgium club members, club players here, who frequently watches our games.
This one also gonna catch that guard, opens things up, unfortunately for Team Dalle.
Sebastian a bit disappointed with that one. I think it just fell more than they anticipated. They're not really used to ice that falls very hard, especially with takeout speeds.
Yeah. Yeah, the teams had a chance to practice on this ice yesterday, but of course, you know, they're gonna redo it before every match, and so things can change. Just gonna want to try to get this stone right in front of that other one, kind of create another guard there. Put a little distance between the two.
Yeah. Thomas calling out to draw it. They still have an opportunity to draw it. But can they get shot if they draw it, or is that the
No,
damage control option?
I think it's damage control. I don't think they can get the I don't think they can get to the button there. They're gonna opt for a split here. Oh, that one came off his hand a little bit awkward.
This one just falls away.
Yeah. That one looked like it went straight right out of his hand, so a little bit of a mistake on the release. Yeah, he knows it. Not very happy there.
No.
Opportunity for Turkey, the Turkish men here to
Yeah, they
get another strong stone in there.
They can look to score or steal more than a point maybe, or are they just going to defend that one stone in the center?
I think we might see one a little bit high in the house, just biting, kind of forcing,
Yeah.
kind of taking away that draw option. There is a possible opportunity to double here, but can they hold this? Can they hold the shooter? Now, blank wouldn't be too bad. They would keep the hammer, try to reset. So they're looking at a, heard him mention hack weight here. Need this one to fall a bit. It's starting to go, but not quite enough. Ooh. Steal a 2 for Team Türkiye. Hoping I'm saying it correctly. I was corrected that I shouldn't be saying Turkey anymore.
Yeah, Türkiye.
Türkiye. Hopefully that's correct. Good end from them though. They really put some pressure on there. Like Team Dalle made some mistakes and missed those early takeouts, so led to a steal of 2. Gonna have to try to bounce back from that, get their regain their focus. All right, so through 2, Team Türkiye is leading over Team Dalle 4-0. Starting out strong, we see why these guys are rated so highly in the WCT tournament rankings. Why they play in the Euros, so looking like they are going to be a force to be reckoned with in this tournament.
Yeah, I remember they also opened up pretty strong in the Euros, played very good games, and for a moment there, thought they could be a black horse in that competition, and then at 6th, and that was not a steal. That was actually well deserved. Having these kinds of world-class teams here in Belgium is just also something we have to get used to, and Team Dalle especially have to get used to.
Yeah, I mean, it's only going to raise the game here. It's going to bring the level of the competition here in Belgium up, forcing these teams play in our league, Team Vereka and Team Dalle, and it's going to force other teams to kind of step up their games to keep up with them. So I'm looking forward to this.
Yes. Hey Niels, good morning. Niels tapping in to watch the stream this morning.
Oh, yes, good morning, Nils. This one did not get around behind it, but taps it out of the house. Team Türkiye going straight back in there. They want to put something right there on the top part of the button. Kind of daring Team Dalle, come and get me.
Yeah.
Come and get us.
Taunting them. Well, they can with a 4-0 score lead right now.
Yep. You know, in our experience with Team Dalle, knowing them from the league and the club, they tend to do that. They tend to play aggressively like this as well. Go into the house, dare teams to do it. So will they be able to alter their strategy and like try to build something up instead of just playing base? It looks like they're just trying to tap things away now, not let too many stones build up in the house.
No, I think Turkey is trying to force a situation where Team Dalle is continuously taking out the Türkiye stones and then avoiding Team Dalle to score more than 1 point here. So in order to avoid that, they're probably setting up for a different strategy than taking the bait, but then will this get into the house? I think it will.
He gets into the house, but it's light. They wanted to try to take that red one away, so
Well,
of course that's going to go through.
Yeah.
It's lighter than the weight that they wanted, or maybe it was inside. Well, let's go with inside. Yeah, that's the ticket. You see a major difference between the way these teams play and some of the teams in our league play. They play much faster. They're ready to go before the previous stone is even stopped. Sometimes in our league, we end up getting to be passengers and viewers of the match, spectators sometimes while we're playing. It's like, oh, I have to go down and sweep. Not so here. These guys are ready to go. They get in their positions. Very nice guard there from their second. Sweeper's indicating it's a little bit up, maybe a little bit heavier than they want. Not sweeping this one at all. With the way we've seen the ice sliding, that's probably going to go all the way through. Yeah.
Yeah. Second stone for Thomas, that wasn't the best. I think
No,
he's a little bit surprised with the way he started this game. I think it's a morning session for him.
Yeah, and the ice. I mean, I think that they brought in a professional ice maker to come in just for this tournament, and I think the ice is a lot faster and curls a lot more than we're used to on our usual club nights. So I'm sure they'll adjust. But yeah, coming in straight away 9 o'clock on a Friday morning is.
And will they have time to adjust? Kind of.
True, there's only 3 matches. Each team only has 3 matches in the group stage, so they're going to have to try to figure something out. Very nice stone there. Another one put right in line. I mean, that's look at all 3 stones like basically perfectly in line there, right on the center. Team Dalle are going to try to get back into... they've got room to go at the button, so that's what they're trying to do. I'm going to say the weight looks better, but you know what? The way the ice has been going, that might just still slide all the way through the house.
Yeah.
A little bit of help. Yeah, it doesn't go through the house. Goes in the back. Gives Team Türkiye something to draw into. A little bit of backing.
Yeah, something tells me we are going to see Team Türkiye for some upcoming games, maybe also in the knockout rounds, or perhaps in the knockout rounds. They are considered one of the stronger teams in this tournament.
Yeah, I think so. This is going to be they're going to be a force to be reckoned with here. Been playing very solid, very clean curling so far. In my head, that looks so slow. And even then, they're not exactly happy with it. They wanted that one to get a little bit further back. This kind of does set up a possible double. Move those out of there. But honestly, that one, when they were bringing that down, that really looked like it was going to not even make it to the house. Yeah, those of you not familiar with Kurdia, you'll know that I'm always wrong.
Yeah,
Not always, often wrong. So
that's
we have
a
a
meme here.
hashtag. Yeah, the meme here is hashtag John's wrong. We get that a lot, so feel free to use that anytime I say something wrong, which will be quite a lot. We're definitely having a good morning for the fans that are, for people that are fans of Skip Screaming. This is,
Yeah.
well, this one's quite inside. It's gonna peel off that guard. Yeah, Team Dalle struggling a little bit to get their lines. It's either not sure if it's they're getting enough ice or just not finding the broom.
And this is a dangerous setup here, or a dangerous house for Team Dalle. They need to avoid Team Türkiye stealing more points and increasing their lead in the game.
Yeah.
Especially if we want to have an option for a comeback, or just an option to make this a close game, competitive game.
Yeah. Sweeping this one. I think they want to do this little tap, tap, tap. Yep, gets that one a little bit back. Sets up an offset guard there. Very nice stone. Very technical there.
Team Türkiye drank some of that delicious, famous Turkish coffee, which maybe explains why they're so good in this morning session compared to Team Dalle. I don't know.
It certainly does have a kick. Good morning, Tur. I see you over on the other chat. Good morning.
Hey, Tur. Good morning.
Tur is the alternate for Team Vereka, who is playing over on Sheet A right now.
Yep. He could call us out if we make mistakes. He was sitting next to Wim Nilleman during the Östersund Euros, filling in the curlets and doing the analysis of Team Vereken's games. I'm pretty sure he's the right guy to estimate quality of the stones.
Sweepers are on this one. Want to hold it down there. Good stone there. Splits that guard. Seats the shooter. I like it. I like it. Oh, he is over there behind us. He's sitting next to him. in the canteen
Oh,
behind
yeah,
us.
yeah, true. Oh. Right. Skip time for Gurguchan. Hope I pronounce the names correctly. Not always easy to pronounce foreign names correctly. I'll do our best.
Yes,
The teacher from Ezrum.
Swoopers are working to hold this one. It's gonna fall a little bit.
That redstone will go out. Yeah.
Oh, ooh. First missed stone of the match, I think, here for the Team Türkiye. Not a... It does kind of take that yellow out of play. That Team Dalle could have run back.
You can see it's cold in the ring here.
Yeah, when I checked this morning when I was setting up the cameras and microphones, it was 2.9 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, that's pretty cold. I know the current club did an effort to put in a heater, but the question is, will it actually raise the temperature high enough?
This one seems to be quite inside. It's going to fall quite a lot as soon as it gets there. Ooh. Splits that yellow one off from behind the guard. Gonna have to see what happens here.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna try to use this one or run it back, get rid of it. One looks to be okay. Could even get a little bit of roll.
Beautiful hit and roll there.
Very nice. Well-positioned stone.
That's a possible candidate for shot of the match maybe so far.
Yeah,
and
I have clicked my clicker.
Türkiye happy with this one. And they have all right to be happy. Still wearing their Östersund badges proudly. Shoulder patches. Oopsie. Almost got a little broom dripping on the ice there. Okay. Final stone for Team Dalle. And can they reach that shot stone? And if they can clear it, they might score a point, depending where the shooter ends. Perhaps
They don't even need to clear it. They can still get to the pin, but it's going to be very tough. I think maybe their better bet would be.
They're looking for kind of.
It's not falling for them. A little bit heavy.
It's not going to tap. It's going to end up on their own stone, and then do they lose it?
They did.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Now Turkey scores 2 because of that stone, and this is very unfortunate.
Disaster, unfortunately, for Team Dalle there. Rough start to the morning for them. A little bit of debrief between ends here.
Yeah, I think they discussed like the ice conditions, try to debrief and reconstruct how that end worked and how they should readjust to come back in the game. But comfortable lead here for Team Türkiye. And
yeah, as we start the fourth end, they lead 6-0 over Team Dalle. Back-to-back steals of 2. They're looking very strong this morning. Right in there, perfect, well-placed stone right there on top of the button. All right, Dalle opting for a freeze here, not going to get pulled into a another chase situation. They want to try to avoid the last couple of ends.
yeah, they readjusted their ambitions maybe, and just try to win an end and then move on from there.
Yeah, find their lines, find their weight, get things settled down. This one's just a little bit heavy. Just tap it over a little bit, but red stays shot. Easy clearance for Team Turkey there. This one's gonna come up quite nice.
Can they get the freeze? Can I get the freeze?
Just a little bit short, but it's a really solid position.
Yeah.
Although I think you've seen it. Yeah, Team Türkiye is just gonna try to peel this one off, get rid of it. Sweeping hard. They want to hold this line. Want to make sure it hits off nose.
Oh, nice.
Very nice stone.
Very nice stone.
And you see that's the difference. Like in our club, at a league match, that stone would have been very tough to get rid of. But here at this top level, they're really able to just kind of say, okay, we're gonna get rid of it and then do it. Now, we do have guys in our club who could hit that shot, but not everyone in the league is capable of doing that. A little bit heavy there, but it's pointing up. I'm assuming he wants a heavier weight. The way he was tapping his broom at the back and the hand gestures that he did not mind if it ran back onto the reds at the back. So see him just kind of cleaning it there. And
takes out a lot of these stones.
Gets rid of everything back there, but gets rid of the yellow as well. So Going for another freeze here on the against the Turkish stone.
Will it overcurl and be too deep?
A little bit of an overcurl, yep. Taps it away. That's gonna leave a possibility. It looks like they're trying to just tap it out of the way, leave it in front of their shooter there.
Going for a hard takeout.
Just holds it enough to get the yellow out. Taps the red one back a little bit off in the back of the house, so going to be interesting to see what Team Dalle tries to do with it.
Taking some time here to focus. It's needed.
Well, this one's going to curl a lot on them.
They want it in front of the T-line, but that's definitely going to cross the T-line, especially with some additional sweeping. And it's out of the house.
Yep.
They can't really seem to find their weight so far in the game.
Yeah, I just think that when you're really slow, it really falls a lot. That broke a lot. Maybe it was even it was inside out of his hand, so gonna have to take a look back. I'm sure the teams will be looking back at the footage here, the replay, and saying, hey, okay, this wasn't good, that wasn't good. Nicely played stone. Believe. Yeah, it might have stopped enough. A nose hit on the with a yellow here would probably leave it short of being shot. Team Dalle trying to see what are their options. Do they try to get rid of it? Do they try to place up a guard to build something behind? No thinking clocks in this tournament, so teams will be taking their times when they can.
So they're going for a takeout. Positive release. We still need to sweep to avoid that stone from falling too hard.
Nope, still gonna fall. Yeah, need to make sure it hits that red. It is definitely something new for our teams, the local teams. How much it falls even during those hard takeouts. A little bit light there. I think they wanted that one to get into the house. It's going to give Dalle an opportunity to draw something in, get behind it. Is that enough ice? Sweeping this one hard. Want to get this one down there. It's gonna get around the guard.
Yeah, it's around the guard, but how deep will it be? Did they overswept that one? No, and look at that final
A little turn at the end there. Yeah, it doesn't quite get behind that guard, so
it's still a pretty decent stone. I think on our club level, that's a hard stone to take out, or a medium hard stone to take out. And let's see how these Türkiye boys are going to deal with this stone.
Something tells me it's not going to be as hard for them.
Nope. You can still see 2/3 of that stone.
I don't think you reach the A division of the European Championships without being able to take that one out.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice line.
Oh, beautiful stone.
Very nice stone. Can't quite tell if that yellow is biting the house or not. I don't think so. It looks like there's too much white between it.
Have an open house to make a draw shot and then win the first end. All is depending on the sweepers here.
Just needs to make sure this one gets down there. If they leave it light, it looks like it's falling a lot.
Yeah, and it's also light. This is falling short. And Turkey takes an additional steal.
Steals another one.
And that's kind of an important or a big miss here for housekeepers to lose that one or leave it short.
Yeah. Oh.
And are they discussing to shake hands, or are they discussing?
No. Let's take a quick break.
Okay. Yeah.
I think they have to play 6 ends. So.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
So a little brief intermission here, while the teams.
Yeah, definitely for Team Dalle, that's an important moment to kind of take a step back. So while they're taking the break here, John, what's your take on these first four ends in the World Curling Tour?
Team Türkiye is super strong. They are playing very well. I can only recall a couple of stones where they weren't exactly perfect where they wanted them. So putting a lot of pressure on Team Dalle. Yeah, Team Dalle has played in one of these WCT events before up in Estonia. And you know they've seen this level of competition, but yeah, I think Team Türkiye is on a
they're on different
right
level.
now.
Yeah, this is a David versus Goliath match we're watching here, and it's enjoyable to see those beautiful stones from Turkey kind of rolling in. But of course, for the tense of the game and to kind of have a competitive match, it's not that fun to see that one team is outperforming and out competing against another. So it seems a bit unbalanced. But on the other hand, it's a learning curve as well for Team Dalle to see how kind of world-class teams, top teams in the world can compete.
Yeah, so I don't think we're going to see Team Dalle just give up. They're going to keep fighting. They're going to try to find, because they still have more matches to play in this tournament. So at the very least, they're going to want to try to figure out this ice, get used to how much it's falling, how fast it is, try to find their adjustments off the hack. So it's they've got some work to do.
Yeah, but indeed they should take this game to get to know the ice and get familiar with the ice conditions, the way it curls, the way it's much faster than we're used to here in current club Zemst. So that's important to take all of that information into their next game, where they can start from scratch and have a new opportunity to win a game or to be competitive against their next team. And of course, they had a pretty tough opener, kind of opening against Team Türkiye. They had no chance to grow into the tournament, opening up against a mid-tier game or a lower-tier game. They just had to face one of the favorites to win this competition.
Yeah, they are. Türkiye is the highest-rated WCT team in the tournament, so they are. Yeah, it's straight into the fire.
Yeah. Hi, Utku Yalcin. Good game, Team Dalle. Go Türkiye. Yeah, Team Dalle is putting up their best efforts, but we'll see how they do in the second half of the game. They're ready to throw the stone, and
there we go with end number 5.
Hi, Pella Musen. Rooting for the Desperate Housekeepers there. Desperate Housekeepers is the local name for Team Dalle. And if you can catch their logo on the back, you would see they refer to themselves as the Desperate Housekeepers. But during this tournament, they'll be known as Team Dalle. Dalle, the name of the skip, Sebastian Dalle.
So high guard to start from Team Türkiye, so an opportunity for Dalle possibly to get something into the house, or try to figure out, okay, are we going to build something up instead of having to worry about something straight away. This one is going to make it into the top part of the house, gets nicely behind that guard. Very good stone there. So I'm saying, yeah, it's a good stone, and Team Türkiye is like, yeah, we're just gonna run this back, get rid of it.
Yeah.
So what do I know? There's a lot of space between the two stones, but nope, just a little bit of an overcurl there. So opportunity for Team Dalle to do something here. Looks like they're gonna want to put something else in the house. Any updates on the other sheets? Yeah, let me take a quick look over and see what's going on. So over on sheet A, we have Team Vareka against Team Rechless. And it is in the 5th end there. It is 5-1 for Team Rechless. I hope I'm saying their name right. This one looks to be a decent weight. Just gonna wait for this one to fall over. Try to get behind that guard. Very nice stone right behind that guard. Positioned over on the side of the house. An update over on sheet B. We have the Seoul MCG team against... oh no, now I'm drawing a blank. Yes, Tom, 5-1 in the 5th end for Team Retchless is winning that match. Simple takeout here, leaves the shooter sitting in the middle of the house. Let's see what Team Dalle does it. I will find out on sheet B who's playing on sheet B in just a moment. I should have written that down, but I have it somewhere. So, gonna take this one out, gonna sit in the middle there as well. Let's see what Team Turkey does with this. Ooh, they're gonna try to hit and roll back to the inside. And here I was thinking that one was well buried, but no, they're just gonna try to draw around it and roll back over to the middle. Gets around the guard.
This could be a beautiful hit and roll here, but it rolls too hard. Yeah.
Little too hard. Wow. Still a very nice shot.
Yep.
Quite a lot of skill there. Yes, straight for the sweepers on there. Have to try to hold this one to get it. Maybe swept a little too much, was afraid of it falling. It doesn't get the rollout that they might have wanted. But it doesn't set up an easy double for Team Türkiye here, so... They are going for the double regardless. Wants it a little bit up in weight. Gonna fall just misses the double there. Good effort, just fell a little bit too much. Quality stone there though.
So I think Dalle is going to try a hit and roll, take out the Yellowstone, and then see if they can roll it behind their line of guard there. That should be a good option. So keeping the house open.
No, I think they're going to try to draw behind it.
Are they going to draw behind it?
They wouldn't want to take their own stone out of the house.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, also that Yellowstone is sitting behind the T, so it's maybe not the best.
Yeah. So I think they're going to try to draw in behind these two Turkish stones.
It'll hit that second redstone though.
Yep. I could hear them discussing before, like, he asked for a little bit less ice, but it's falling so much that maybe they need a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, they're still figuring out how the ice reacts to their stones, or how the stones react to the ice.
This one's gonna catch it. It's gonna roll, but gonna slide out the back of the house. So opportunity here for... What is Dalle looking at doing? Probably get rid of this red one out of the house, potentially roll underneath the yellow. They also have that high red guard up there. Interesting. They're not seeming to adjust their positioning with the broom on the stone. Even with the hard takeout, it's gonna fall a little bit more than that. This one to fall. Alright, shows what I know. Maybe it was the right amount of broom, maybe even needed less, but good one, gets rid of the red. Shooter stays. But I think we're gonna see Team Türkiye kind of do the same thing. Gonna take it out, try to get roll over underneath the guards. This one's gonna curl over, but not quite enough. Sits on the top there. Another opportunity for Team Dalle to do the same. Yeah, that doesn't need to fall very much. Just a little bit, you know, stone to the left towards the middle would be possibly enough. Stone and a half. It's gonna get around that top guard. Needs to fall just a little bit more. Nope.
Sits open.
Sits on the nose, so it stays open. Another opportunity for Team Türkiye to do the same. Let's see who can hit it first.
Team Dalle currently sitting 2 stones in the house, so if they manage to score 2 points.
Yeah, a nose hit here would give Team Dalle, I think, the draw for 2. So Turkey really needs to make sure they get rid of this and get their stone into the house. Get around the guard. Gonna fall over enough. Oh, there we go. It's a very nice
Header roll.
fall over.
And look at that. It just sits behind the guard.
Very, very good stone there. Let's write that one down. I've clicked my clicker, but writing it down is going to be important too.
Yeah, I think they're going to have to run back their yellow stone and then remove the red one like that. Then they have to go for the option to score 1 point here. I don't think they can look for an option to score 2 points.
Yeah, I don't think they can run that yellow one back and have the shooter end up in the house.
No, the shooter can't end up in the house if they do the run back. But then again, it's hard to draw as well. Going for the run back here. Important run back. Can they score their first point and their first end in this tournament? We'll see in just a couple of seconds. Looks wide though. And this is too wide and it'll split. And there you have it. Ooh, just misses. Just misses.
Unfortunate stone there. So another steal for Team Türkiye.
Yeah. And a bummer for the housekeepers to miss these stones. Could have been their first point there.
It was an opportunity lost, and against his team, they're not given very many opportunities. So heading into the 6th end, Team Türkiye leads 8-0.
And that's a big lead.
I see over on sheet B, the Korean team is leading 6-2 over. It's the Hungarian team, yes.
Yeah, they have a Hungarian men's team as well. You should check the roster to be sure.
I'll have to find it somewhere, but
all right. Yeah. On the center line before the T line, and then forcing housekeepers to take it out. But they're playing against the Poland team.
Poland, okay.
That's Team Hartman.
Hartman, thank you. I knew it began with an H, but I couldn't remember what it was. Thank you very much. So, Team Türkiye just going straight into the house again.
And if Team Türkiye noticed that Team Dalle is struggling a little bit with the lines in the broom, they might opt for force them to take out some stones. But this is definitely not a takeout. They're looking to draw here.
It's taps onto it. Ooh, hard to say who shot there. Maybe red still?
I'm guessing reds.
See, take out here, maybe try to roll it behind the other red, maybe try to roll it away. A little bit on the outside, so it's gonna roll off. Stays biting on the side of the house there.
Yep. Kevin looking a little bit worried about his release. And then
not surprising. They've been like everyone on the team has kind of struggled with finding that line and weight, and then you start thinking, is it my sliding it's off? Is it my release?
Yeah, you start to second guess every aspect of the game suddenly.
A little tap on the red, but create some space for Team Türkiye to throw up a, take it out, maybe put it over top.
Looks to be fine. This is going to be a beautiful takeout and almost freezes up against the red stone.
Yeah.
And there, good stone from Türkiye.
Set up here for a double.
Yeah, they can take both stones out now. That's also true.
This one to fall. Is that gonna fall enough to get over to the side?
Does, and
Does,
this is
it
a double
does.
takeout. Very nice, and they'll be happy.
Nice stone there from the local boys.
Yeah. This should lift their spirits a bit.
We reset, and oh no, there's still the red one biting over on the side of the house, so this one's going to clear off the yellow. Looking to kind of freeze up against this red one, I think. Try to use that one later to build up. Try to score multiples in this end. A little bit wide. Weight looked to be okay, but definitely wide on the release, so I'm stressed just on the edge of the forefoot. I think Türkiye is gonna like knock this one away, maybe roll themselves over under the button.
And is this a miss?
A
This
rare
is
miss.
new for Team Türkiye.
Yeah, a rare miss, unfortunately, just a bit inside. Opportunity for Team Dalle to set something up. They're going to want to try to split the house here. Get something just inside that red one. Count 2. But not try to set up any doubles or places to hide stones. I think that one might have gotten enough separation and... Well, here's what I... Just as I was starting to say, maybe it's too far apart, maybe it's deep enough to not get a double, but... No, they're looking at it.
They're going for it, yeah. Well, they can take those kind of attempts with an 8-0 lead.
True, this is true. He wants this one up. I think he was just checking if the skip was checking to make sure if it was going to jam on the red on the side, but should be okay.
And if this
Might be
works,
okay.
this is actually a shot of the match. We'll have to wait and see how this plays out. Immediate sweeping, both sweepers are on it. Keep the line there. And it's nose hit.
Falls a little bit too much, yep. This would be an opportunity for Team Dalle maybe to catch it just a little bit on the outside. Roll the shooter a little bit further to the edge of the house. Put some more distance in there, trying to really take away that that double. Gonna sweep this one just to hold it on the edge of that nose.
It's not bad that it rolls outside. This is a good stone, yeah.
It's a very nice stone. It's inside of the red. It's gonna make that double just a little bit more difficult. Quick update over in Sheet A. Team Retchless scored 3 more in the 5th. Whew. So they lead 8-1 in the 6th end over Team Vareka.
Yeah, so if Team Dalle manages to score a point, they can at least brag to Team Vareka that they're doing equally good in terms of the Belgium face-off.
Yeah.
This is one.
Catches it. And just over the top. Really good effort.
Very good attempt.
There.
Very good attempt there.
Great effort.
Very good attempt from Urgucan, the skip of the Türkiye team.
Now, what does Team Dalle do here? He's looking at trying to double those out, but I think he needs to split. Nope. They're going to want to get this one deep as they can if it's not going to be far enough wide. Ooh, they've set up that closer double again.
Yeah, and Türkiye is going to try do one of those double takeouts again, perhaps.
This one's gonna have some pace. Ooh, is that gonna slide?
Oops.
Ooh, it catches it.
It catches, but yeah.
Oh, not enough.
Not
And
enough.
It's still sitting. It's still counting. So an opportunity here, big opportunity for Team Dalle to
They
get.
could score 3. I mean, they're sitting 2 in the house, and they have their last stone to make an open draw shots, and then take a 3rd point, and that could be very nice end for them.
Yeah, I'm sure it will boost their confidence going into the.
I mean, we know that Team Türkiye took a bit of a risk doing those double takeouts. They can afford a loss there, but still fingers crossed that Team Dalle is also taking that additional 3rd point. But then it's all about the speed.
Indicating it's a bit heavy. It needs to stop in the white. Full white is enough.
And how can Türkiye sweep it out? It's in the white and not in the blue, so that's 3 points for Team Dalle. And
wow. Good end for the local boys there to get back into it. Very good end.
Very good, yeah. They're happy with that.
Uncharacteristic mistakes from the Turkish team.
Yeah, indeed. Then again, they went for the hard stones, difficult ones.
So are we we seeing a... I think we're just seeing a timeout here. They're not going to shake hands. I think they're going to take the opportunity, try to get back into this match, try to see if they can't try to steal.
Yeah, we have indeed a timeout. Gary, the coach of the housekeepers, is coming over to boost the morale and to give a little bit of a pep talk there, I guess.
Yeah. All right, a little update from Sheet B. Seoul has scored another 2 in the 5th end, so they lead Team Hertmans 8-2 in the 6th.
Seventh end started, and now for the first time in this game we see the hammer going over to
No.
yeah, they started out with the hammer.
Out
Yeah,
with
true.
the hammer, yeah. Nope, that's not correct.
Oh, oops.
Yeah. Oops.
Yes.
So we've seen Team Türkiye try to just draw this one around. Is that gonna get around that guard? No, it's just gonna catch it. But it was not on the center line, so no tick rule violation there. Seeing the skip indicate that it's a little bit outside. It's just gonna have enough weight to get where they need it to go. Right there on the center line, tick rule in effect.
Yeah, but I think they wanted to draw it behind the guard, so they're not happy with this one.
Comes up a little bit short, yeah. Team Türkiye gonna try to draw behind, use these guards to their advantage, get something back there.
Trying to catch a glimpse of the stone, and there it is, rolling into the house. But it's not sitting behind the guard, so this could be a very good opportunity for Team Dalle to do a hit and roll and creep behind the guards.
Yep.
Maybe in a second kind of mistake for Team Türkiye to leave it open like that.
Looking for a back line, possibly hack weight take out here. Where he's putting the broom, I'm thinking hack weights. I think he might still want a little bit more ice than that, but what do I know? Hashtag found something wrong.
Is it going to fall? It's behind the guard.
On the guard. It's a very nice stone.
Very good stone, this one. And sitting beautifully behind the guards.
Yeah,
excellent stone.
Very well done. Textbook there.
Yeah. And John is writing that down because this is one of those stones that sets up the housekeepers for a possible steal. It's way too early in the game and in the end, or at least in the end, to make that call. But strong opening here for Team Dalle. And if Türkiye was starting to relax after that 8-0 lead, now they have to come back and get their best stones out.
Oh, get rid of one of the guards.
Yeah, I think they wanted a double take out there.
Yeah, I think they wanted to run it back, so not
running
quite
it back,
not quite what they wanted there, but And Team Dalle is going to want to put something between that stone in the house and the stone. I think we have a package.
I'll unwrap that package later on.
People are sending us gifts. How thoughtful.
Yeah, true. Right, so here it comes. Slowly rolling into the
A
house.
little bit wide. That's going to stay.
Oof, and this could be dangerous like this. Is it leaving an opportunity to do a double takeout for Turkey here? They're obviously going for a takeout, but can they take out two? If they run back the guards?
Not sure. I mean, if they run back the guard, they can get two away. I don't know if they'll be able to get all three.
Yep.
But I think the idea is they just want to open this up.
Yeah, definitely. They want to have at least 2 stones out of the game here.
It looks a bit outside. It's going to peel off the guard, but it's not going to take out those ones in the house, so...
Was one stone good enough? Will they be happy with just taking out the guards?
No, I don't think that's what he wanted to do. He was
No.
obviously trying to run back, so splitting it like that is definitely not going to be happy with it.
No. This is one of those games, if you're Team Dalle, if you bring your top performance, then you might win an end, but then on an 8-end game, you're probably not going to get your kind of AAA level for each end. But
You
if
gotta try, but
yeah,
I
you
mean,
gotta try, yeah.
you gotta see. It's like, you know, if you know the Turkish men, they've lost focus a little bit on that last end. They've made a couple of mistakes here, so you never know. That's the end of the match where the focus doesn't stay sharp the whole way through, and it's difficult to do in a long match. I mean, they've been on the ice almost 2 hours, so it's a bit tougher to stay focused at full length of time.
Yeah, I can imagine teams like Team Turkey, they can focus all the way through with their experience, but maybe because the 8-0 situation occurred, then that's also maybe a reason where
you tend to relax a little bit, you loosen, you lighten up a little, and then it can come back to hurt you. All right, so this one got a little bit deeper and didn't quite fall as much as they needed it to. They really wanted that one on the center line. And with it being so close to those 2 stones in the house, there's certainly a double. Possibly he's even looking at maybe a double off those 2 stones in the house. Gonna hit nicely. Runs back, jams a little bit on that one, so the run back doesn't get out of the house.
Almost saving the hack there.
Team Dalle is going to want to either try to put something in front of or behind that red guard in the middle, just to keep Team Turkey from running it back. It does leave that other yellow exposed, a possible angle double over there, but you can't cover everything, so you got to cover the most obvious, or the Ooh, gotta be careful this one doesn't over curl. I do
Yeah.
want to keep it in front of the red. It's a little bit deep as well.
You also don't want to tap the red too deep there. Red's rolling into the house, but is still sitting third shots.
Yeah. But it's exposed. They could easily tap this one forward. I think seeing the skip was looking at trying the double there. Hear that top guard.
That's one,
There we
and that's
go.
two,
Wow.
and oh, incredible shot here.
Fantastic stone.
Yeah.
Fantastic stone. Writing
Well,
that one down.
Yeah, forget about what we said earlier. They are sharp, razor sharp.
Now, it is sitting behind guard, but you've got that double opportunity.
The
but
double's there, yeah.
we've let's see if Team Dalle can find their line in this end as well.
I think Sebastian is going for the sweep. This might overcurl and hit their guard if they don't sweep, but it looks fine so far.
Okay, they want to make sure this one doesn't overcurl. They want it on the nose.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, unfortunately. Yeah. Right call from Skip Sebastian there.
Yep. Just needed a pairs with more ice.
That was so close. Just imagine if that worked. They would have been proud of that stone. Just centimeters.
All right. Quick update from Sheet B. Team Hertman scored 2 in the 6th, so it's 8-4. Team Seoul over Team Hertman going into the 7th end. Trying to get this one down there as deep as they can.
They need to sweep hard to get it deep. It's barely getting into the house. And it's not.
It comes up just short of the house. But it does take away that draw from that angle. Maybe there's looking at it as a double. All right. Update from Sheet A. Team Vareka scored 1 in the 6th. So Team Richmond leads 8-2 into the 7th end.
Dalle communicating.
What a hack weight here. They're gonna try to get that yellow, run that yellow one back. Oh, this one seems to be inside. It's
This could work. No, unfortunate.
it was a risk, calculated risk.
Yeah, and I mean, it also was kind of a well-executed attempt there.
Yeah, not far off. I mean, last 2 stones were close, but in this game, close isn't good enough.
No.
So I saw the Turkish men's skip, or their vice skip, kind of indicate that they're going to try to tap this red one into the house and then roll the shooter into the edge. So this ought to be an interesting stone here. Opportunity for 2, possibly 3 if they get this one to work. Looks like it's going to over curl a bit to get that from so shooter won't roll into the house, but that is going to be solid 2 for
2. And is that a handshake?
That is handshakes for that. So comfortable 10-3 victory for the for Team Türkiye. Very well played. Very well played from that side. You know, Team Dalle's they've got their work cut out for them. They know what they need to do the rest of this tournament. They need to try to figure out the ice.
Yeah, I'm at least happy that they won that one end where they scored 3 points. It's always nicer to have some points on your side of the board than to just lose a game by 10-0 or 8-0 or that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So I think it was important for them to get something on there, get something on the board. They've got a lot of work they need to do. They need to figure out, like Team Dalle needs to figure out their ice, their line. They seem to just be a little bit off on everything. Even when things started coming together, they were still just a little bit off. And, you know, Team Türkiye is very sharp, looked very good. They're going to be a very tough team in this tournament if they play like that this whole weekend. So
yeah, obviously they are the favorites, and then Team Dalle is kind of considered of kind of playing for the bottom spots and trying to avoid that last place, trying to maybe get fourth in their group of 5 and then move on to an additional game in the quarterfinals. That's, I think, their ambition. Can we do at least an attempt to reach the knockout phase?
Yeah, because anything could happen in the knockout phase, you know. So that's their goal. They're going to want to regroup, get things in there, get everything together, and try to figure it out. That's really, there's not a lot to say other than figure it out. You know, get their focus and get things going. So hopefully for them, they'll use their time off between matches to to settle themselves, get focused, and move on. But I think Team Türkiye, Team Türkiye, they're just gonna need to stay straight, keep doing what they were doing. Just make sure they keep their focus all the way through the match, and I think that matches are going to get much tougher for them. They're going to start playing the higher ranked teams. So
yeah,
it's
for them this was a kind of a semi warm up opening game, but now the competition really starts with the next games. And then if we look at the calendar for today, the matches for today. We have next up on the stream will be Team Reckless playing against Wilderuzzi. Reckless winning their first game against Rake, and don't know the final score, but I think maybe we can assume that they will win. And well, I think that's an interesting game to see in the other group. Türkiye against Dalle was a match from Group A, and now we're going to move over to Group B with the next lot a little bit later on stream.
Yeah, and we know nothing about these guys. We can see the Team Reckless is playing quite well against Team Vareka this morning. Team Oderozzi, they're a young Italian team. Haven't seen them at all. They were here last night at the pre-match dinner or warm-ups and stuff. So we're gonna see. I mean, I'm looking forward to getting to know these teams better, getting to see how they play, and seeing how the day shapes out. So.
Yeah, and then later today we have Team Sol against the Dutch Juniors, and we'll end the day tonight at 7 o'clock. We're coming back, watching Team Türkiye to play against Team Hartman, the Polish team, and that will be day 1 for you. So we have a full packed day of streaming. Also tomorrow 4 games, and then on Sunday that's the kind of big finale moment with a semi-final and then the gold medal game. So that should be very interesting to follow the tournament. But for now, I think we can conclude this first game right here. And I must say, I'm kind of hyped for this tournament, looking into the performance of Türkiye. If we're going to see the other teams bringing that quality to the ice, that should bring some top-tier curling here in Curling Club Zemst this weekend.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. So we are going to sign off for now. We will see you back in about an hour and a half, or so. Just follow the schedule on the YouTube channels, and we appreciate having you guys in here chatting on both of our chats. We see you both, and that's it for us. So I'm John, this is Pim, and we're saying goodbye.
Goodbye now. See you later.